Hello and welcome to BB on Blast. I'm Lindsay.
And I'm Gaz.
And together we are...
Gazinzi.
Or would it be the other way around?
Linzaz.
Glins. Oh, that's good. That's the
Glindsey, like John and Edward, like one of them just got the J in front of
yeah.
Edward.
That's no good.
Glindsey.
Yeah, that can be you, just one letter.
Well, it is in that case.
Sorry we're a bit late this week. We both had prior engagements, so we're a little bit late, but I was kind of glad that Ika didn't go, because it would have been... Well, I was glad...
I thought she had gone.
I did too, but I was glad for a lot of reasons, because it would have been better to have that, not this stale old 3-day late podcast that with French Connection, it don't really matter. But if Ika had gone, we'd have been wanting to talk about it more, don't you think?
Oh, definitely. We'd have been like really devastated about it. I suppose it's not... Gone. Devo. I suppose there's...
You just said that, that's why it made me say it.
I suppose there's not that many strong feelings now based on what's happened, right? Although I am sad, because who am I going to do an impression of now?
Oh, that's true. Okay, we need to pack all the impressions into this episode. So we're joining us.
You join us.
We're joining the Odyssey just after Bruno just left. And I noticed the announcer guy said, after William saved Kevin's bacon. Did you like that? Like
Kevin Bacon off the phone advert?
Yeah.
I didn't notice that.
No. I don't know why I did. Did you notice anything else
niche.
about the intro? I know, we like the niche there.
That Ika had demon eyes.
Oh, right.
I think they did that, like, the Wrath of Ika thing. It went...
Oh, yeah.
Was it that one?
Yeah,
Was that right?
I did see that, actually.
Showmance to no-mance? Yeah, that was in it.
Yeah.
Oh, did you notice it was a super long intro and there was no theme music?
What?
No?
What?
Yeah, they had no theme music. Cheeky.
Strange. Okay. So then, is that it for the intro?
Yeah.
So we cut to the action in the house. Dre was in the diary room and she said, another returning player is out in space. Another one down, 2 more to go.
So she said, sayonara.
Oh, did she?
Sayonara. See you never.
So that was like what I was telling you about Danielle Ray, is she used to count them down like that. That's what Dre was doing. But Dre, turns out you're the one who got counted down, bitch. So
when Ika has a target, she don't miss.
I know. The Ika prophecy lives on.
I know. I've noted that Dre was wearing a cute pink jumper.
Okay.
Yeah.
Chic. I've got a few clothing things coming up.
Oh, God, yeah. Dylan, right?
About what Arissa was wearing this week.
Yeah.
We can't say now, can we? We'll keep you waiting for that one. Is it eek or is it chic? Okay. So, pressed for power.
Oh, yeah.
Go on.
I've written sexy poses.
I thought they looked like Jesus on the cross.
They should have been on a cross. That'd been better.
Karen has a good body, better than Dylan's. It's true.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, but he's an athlete and she's on grand.
Yeah, at the peak of his game.
Yeah, yeah.
I thought that because it was called Pressed for Power, that it should have been something a bit electrical, didn't you? You should have been putting some shocks through them to make them drop those...
Electric shock suits.
Yeah, electric shock suits. Do we need to tell them, the listeners, what that task was all about?
Yeah, go on. Go ahead.
So they were all putting these garish green metallic mankinis and like leotards, which had like obligatory boob laces for the girls, didn't it?
Did it?
Canadians' traditional dress.
Kelsey, thanks for that.
And they had to stand on these platforms, which were like... What were they like? They were like... they had like cylinders on the edge. They looked a bit like headphones, but it wasn't those headphones ones that they used in the past. And they had to hold these little like discs against the platform each side. I mean, presumably forming some sort of circuit.
Right.
So I was expecting just like to go off, and then like on the butt.
That didn't happen.
Electric shocks on the butt to make them drop it, and that didn't happen. They just had to stand there, and it was a straight out endurance task. But Big Brother did make it rain at some point, didn't he?
Make it rain. Yeah, he did.
I
like that song. I've not heard that for ages.
Who is that song?
It's a really good song.
Yeah, and then somebody said, I think it was Kevin, he said, these challenges are so evil, they're literally designed to break the human spirit.
That's cool. Well done, Kevin.
I thought that Ica looked a bit like Poison Ivy.
Right.
She had like a right pose on with the butt out.
Oh yeah, she did have a good
but
pose.
But all the girls looked quite good doing that because they had, I don't know, it's like the sort of hip out stance that they had to do to keep themselves up. And yeah, they looked kind of hot.
The guys didn't.
Yeah, William looked alright.
Dylan was... What? He was very skinny.
Yeah, well, I thought you pulled that mankini off alright.
Did you? I like skinny guys, but William was pushing it.
What about Kevin? He's a big guy.
Yeah, Kevin. If Kevin goes to the end, he's definitely going to win. What? Anyway, whatever. We'll come to that later. Dre was twerking. Oh yeah, Dylan was like, "Do you guys want a hug?" and burping. Dylan's always trying to corrupt the task. Yeah. Dre was twerking again.
The secret mission to piss people off. And that's Karen, wasn't it?
Oh yeah, and then Dylan dropped it soon after. So it's got a list there. Snake.
Karen went out first though, and I noted that she carefully dropped her weights. And then there was a mist shower.
Oh yeah, and I thought of Nikki when they poured water all over them.
Oh, Nikki.
Yeah, because she would have been horrified by it all.
I'm so cold.
Exactly. Then Dylan dropped it and dropped out.
One of his distraction tactics was beatboxing though, and he sounded quite good. I think Big Brother put it in as a sound effect.
Beatboxing is so annoying. Oh, you know when someone thinks they're good at it? That's worse. I'd rather someone was crap at it. Yeah.
Hang on, Ica dropped next.
And then Kevin was trying to cut a deal with Dre and William. He said he would not put them up or as replacements, and he swore on his grandfather's life.
Somebody check on the grandfather. Is he even alive still?
Probably not.
William immediately dropped out though.
Yeah, he did. Kevin said, "Let me get some blood on my hands. You'll be safe till final 7. Final 7.
Wow, final 7. That's what I aim for when I'm in Big Brother. Did you notice that Dylan's tattoo under his arm was like covered in a big black circle?
No.
Unless he's genuinely got a shit big black circle of a
what,
tattoo.
It's pixelated out? Or...
No, it's like he's had to draw on it, like over it with like a permanent marker or something.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Not coming in here with that.
It's probably, maybe it's something rude or something.
Maybe. Or a brand name.
And then Dre wanted to take the deal, but she had to pretend that she didn't want to.
Yeah, she did some good actressing, didn't she, actually?
Yeah, she was like fake slipping.
Yeah. It had that like sound effect.
But I'm not sure Ica was that convinced about it all. And then Kevin's like, "You're good, let it go." And Kevin won.
And he said, "That's for you, Bruno."
Cringe. Karen didn't look pleased. Karen still didn't go up on the block though, even with Kevin's HOH.
Karen's working on Kevin now.
I know.
They're friends now. Like, what the fuck?
What's going
Karen
on?
hates him. I mean, she was having a go at him outside by the pool the other day, and now she's like come crawling to him, and Kevin's accepted it. Weird.
I kind of like that at the end of Big Brother, when at the end of the international ones, when they have to start just switching sides, and this, I think it's
because
quite
they depend on the other people.
Yeah, I quite like seeing that, and I like seeing people who are close really turn on each other. But I don't ever want to see Dimitri's and Ica turn on each other. No, that's what I'm worried about. No,
although she could turn on him because he's softer than her, isn't he?
Yeah, I don't know. I think he might turn on her at the end.
Oh, really?
You know what? You know what Cindy was saying.
John Party situation.
Yeah, because you know Cindy was saying you got to do something for your own game, sort of thing.
It's the big move.
Yeah, I think that's what he might do at the end, but I don't know if he would dare.
Lindsay's prophecy.
I don't know if he would dare, but I could see it happening, and that would be very, very sad.
But probably good for his game.
Well, yeah, because he'd win the money. Whereas if it's him and Ica at the end...
Rets will give it to Ica, surely, because she's one of them.
No, that's why he got a cutter before the end.
I know.
Yeah.
We'll see. Apparently there's only like a week and a half left or something.
I know.
Is that true? Week and a half?
Yeah.
Why half?
No, Arissa said 2 weeks at the end of the triple eviction.
Oh, yeah, that's who it was. Arissa that said it was a week and a half left.
Oh, okay.
I think, on Twitter. It's quick, isn't it?
I'll just pick that name up that you dropped there.
No, not directly to us. That was other stuff.
That sounds even worse. Secret squirrel stuff. Don't you worry about that, listeners. So Kevin said he wants to come out of the shadows. Out of the shadows? Have been fucking guzzling up airtime the whole time. Shut up.
Kevin said that?
Yeah.
Kevin that goes to cry against an illuminated coloured wall.
Did you listen to that Gary interview, by the way?
Oh shit, I haven't listened to it yet.
I listened to it today.
Brief me.
It was really good, actually.
Who was it again?
It was
Rob
on
has a podcast?
no, it was on Your Reality Recap.
Who are they? Is that those gay guys?
There's the gay guys, yeah. But it's just one of the gay guys. But they used to really get on my nerves, but I kind of warned to them a little bit. But it's just his voice that annoys me. Not because he's gay. There's just
sat next to me for like 2 hours every week. So.
No, one thing that Gary said that I really liked was that the gay guy, because he's always blowing smoke at their ass. Eric, I think his name is. He was like, "Oh, your fans want to hear you say this and say that." Yeah, and Gary said they're not fans. He said, "I don't call them that." He said they're my supporters, and I like that. I just thought that was nice because it is
Gary supporters.
It is cringe if you say like, "Oh,
I've got fans,"
or if we said, "Oh, fans of the podcast," it's cringe. It's like. Oh, I don't know. It's big-headed. Listeners. It's like fans implies like a level of dedication.
Join the fan club.
Might not be there. But it was good. You should listen to it actually because there was a few interesting things.
Was it insightful? Did he give a bit of insight?
Yeah, and he was talking about the evolution of his look and just. It's
come on a lot. Like if you look at him back then, he was a bit like. Pound shop, wasn't he? A bit cheap.
Gary Glitter. He's not Gary Glitter anymore.
Glitter doesn't come into it.
No.
He used to wear like loads of like coloured bracelets, and it was a bit like a bit emo in a way. Yeah, some of it
sounds sort of like me. It was good. He was saying they were asked him about Nedda, and he just was just like, next question.
That's brilliant.
It was funny. Anyway, so Dimitri started worrying that he was going to go. Ika said about Dre, this is the second time she's gambled with our lives in this house.
Starting to get some suspicion, wasn't she, about Dre's dedication?
Yeah. And Dre...
She said to Dimitri's, you think that slip was real? And then did a eye roll.
Crab eyes. And then Dre was saying, I wanted to drop before he even told me about the deal.
Yeah, so girlfriend, she said.
Dre is being snaky, but I still thought she was kind of getting away with it. I guess it all fell down in the end, but...
I've written Ika was giving Dre killer side-eye, so like Ika was really going for Dre.
Yeah, I put Ika giving Dre a look.
Yeah. Badly.
Oh, and then Dre was out talking to Dylan.
Oh yeah, she goes, Ika is pissed. Yeah. And then Dylan was like, I love it.
Yeah. It's funny, Dre and Dylan's relationship, how that's developed. Weird, isn't it? Really strange. Anyway, so then Karen was on Slop. Was that the first time that Karen had been a have-not?
Karen said that she had never gone into the bulk before. She'd never even seen the have-not room.
How could you have never even looked in there?
Exactly, you'd have gone in there just to have a look.
Maybe you're not allowed in there unless you're
You'd peek your head around the door, wouldn't you?
Yeah,
have a little nosy.
So. 53 years and I've never slept on a floor.
That is bullshit. We've all slept on a floor.
And then Dylan was making her sheets out of his old hoodies.
Oh, yeah. And this is when Dylan was wearing a pink hoodie and like pink golf socks.
He's always wearing pink, that guy.
And those like slides, flip-flop things.
Don't call them that.
Sliders.
That's
Sliders.
Fuck that.
I got a pair of them.
Just call them flip-flops like we have done for the past 30
No, a flip-flop
years.
goes in between.
What's the difference?
So a flip-flop is like a thong to Australians, where it goes in between your toe and looks like a thong.
Yeah.
And the slide is where you slide your feet in.
That's still a flip.
I think you have to slide like Pingu and wear them.
That's still a flip-flop. You can't rebrand flip-flops. Fuck off. Not you, just whoever's trying to rebrand them.
Yeah, anyway, he looked weird. And I think he was just wearing boxer shorts at that point.
Yeah, oh, Jesus Christ.
Not like actual boxing shorts, undies, if there's any confusion for international listeners. And Karen bumped her head on that bone, didn't she?
Ouch. Doing. And then Karen said, do you think it's too late to get Bruno back?
And she went, bro. Why does she want him back, though? Like, she's going to put him in there instead? Like,
I don't know.
I don't understand.
I don't either.
Who wants to see my...
Well, Kevin, what did he get? A stuffed pig?
Yeah, soft pig, I've written. Because he's probably got a pig at home that he really misses.
Okay.
Micro pig.
That's not a nice way to talk about Peely. Sorry. Jesus Christ, that's awful. He got a lovely ottoman from the brick. Beautiful.
Karen went, oh look, you got a nice new thing. It's a good place for hiding clues though, isn't it? In secret tasks.
I prefer Dr. Ottoman from Big Brother US. Kevin's mum, what did you think of her?
She's like an old